all on my line. Attention still a crook. Yeah, I be all on your mind, like a toupee off the top. Turn on the spotlight, sit back and just watch.
Striving with the odds stacked against me. Mentality good and plenty. Cause I can't complain out of respect for the people that sent me. Ancestors, forefathers, family, people that get me. And my younger self just looking at me saying, please don't let me down. If you stumble, fix that crown. And I just do this all for us. Had this feeling in my gut that I had to keep it pushing cause amazing ain't enough. And I do this for my team, for the heights we couldn't touch. Now we raising up the levels and they trying to reach us. Yeah, I do this all for us. Had this feeling in my gut that I had to keep it pushing cause amazing ain't enough. And I do this for my team, for the heights we couldn't touch. Now we raising up the levels and they trying to reach us. Yeah, they trying to reach. That I had to keep it pushing cause amazing ain't enough. And I do this for my team, for the heights we couldn't touch. Now we raising up the levels and they trying to reach us. Yeah, I do this all for us. Had this feeling in my gut that I had to keep it pushing cause amazing ain't enough. And I do this for my team, for the heights we couldn't touch. Now we raising up the levels and they trying to reach us. Yeah, they trying to reach.
So comfortably, paper so big that you gotta read the summary. Baby, I'm a boss, come with me, I need company. For a couple hours, maybe a day, we'll be okay if I lead the way. We'll be okay if I lead the way. We'll be okay if I lead the way. If I lead the way, if I lead the way, if I lead the way, if I lead the way. I'm the only option. to the max. Haters gon' hate, dollars gon' stack. Throwing them hips, how you do it like that? You looking like a snack and I only speak facts. Let's relax. Maybe a day we'll be okay if I lead the way. We'll be okay if I lead the way. We'll be okay if I lead the way. If I lead the way, if I lead the way, if I lead the way, we'll be okay if I lead the way. If I lead the way, if I lead the way, if I lead the way.
Yeah, we're rising up. Nobody can stop me, can't fight this rush. No one won't stop, top 3 is the final push. Can't imitate how we be, better keep it hush. But I can't hide this buzz, cause we're rising up. Yeah, we're rising up. Yeah, we're rising up. Yeah, we're rising up. In the moment, stay focused. I smell the wind and it's potent. I remain the main component, cause they all know I'm the coldest. So cold that they frozen, overwhelmed by the notion. Pressure building, it's over when you feel the explosion. Yeah, they call me the showman. The way I'm shining, I'm golden, and I bring the commotion. My spirit never been broken, cause I got the devotion. No magical potion, you're just a drop in the ocean. I'm a tidal wave taking over. In the moment, stay focused. I'm the coldest. So cold that they frozen. Pressure building, it's over. Yeah, we're rising up. Nobody can stop me, can't fight this rush. No one won't stop, top 3 is the final push. Can't imitate how we be, better keep it hush. But I can't hide this buzz, cause we're rising up. Yeah, we're rising up. Rising up. Yeah, we're rising up. We the fire in the belly of the beast, a menace to society, we hungry, gotta eat. We ain't gotta lie when it's clear enough to see. Action over anything means everything to me. It means everything. Yeah, it ain't over till the time's up. Hustle hard cause the power is in my touch. Dig deep cause I feel it in my guts. We at God level so you better hype it up. Up, we getting fired up. Up, we gonna light it up. We getting fired up. I got it in my blood. We getting fired up. We gotta light it up. We getting fired up. I got it in my blood. Yeah. Moth to the flame, pressure in the pain. Everything we stand for, everything we gain. Feet firm on the floor, handling my lane. Stop standing in the way, cause we're going up. We getting fired up. We gotta light it up. We getting fired up. I got it in my blood. We getting fired up. We gotta light it up. We getting fired up. I got it in my blood. Fire in the belly of the beast, a menace to society. We hungry, gotta eat. We ain't gotta lie when it's clear enough to see. for a minute. Got a place going up when I'm in it. Aim at the win and I did it. Where we at, that's none of your business, I'm that product of the hard work. That's why I'ma always come first. Push through the pain, not a concern. Coming hot like fire, now we gon' burn. Run fast when we chase that bag. Leave them all like damn, damn, damn. Think deep, go hard in the pain, make noise like bang, bang, bang. Heavy hitter in the ring, go slam. Yeah, I got what it takes, go ham. No foot on the brakes, that look on the face like damn, damn, damn. This time you won't put nobody in the corner. I'm grown, so don't get funny with the tone. I can go clear, leave them all unknown. I'm the real deal, not a fake, not a clone. Oh gosh, got them trembling, shaking.
3号林安龙，7号魏家豪，12号林任宏，14号曾信我，24号简廷照，76号曾文鼎，77号李佩晨。中信特工先发五人名单：0号阿巴西，16号林伟汉，18号菲克，19号马可，22号黄宏汉。中信特工董事长陈国恩，领队杨淑慧，总经理刘志威，总教练莫米尔，助理教练尤维查、周维奇，球员发展教练许慈清。接着也请现场的朋友将您的目光锁定大荧幕，请看影片。
曾相信这座城市需要一支球队，后来才明白是球队需要这座城市。今年的工程师，你信不信？
一起来！We are Hsinchu, we are Lioneers.
Put your hands up.
马上呢，为各位介绍了我们地主新竹玉林工程师，这1号1号板凳的一条龙徐小龙，这1号8号不讲理的射手朱云豪。这1号9号洋将的好朋友控球精灵田浩， 球衣编号11号1级大锁丰城队长孙拿肖胜义。球队的创队元老坚持到底，球衣编号12号的李佳蕊。球衣编号17号天才射手蔡成刚。那么34号马力十足的玛丽。接着登场的是球衣编号42号泰雅战士卢冠宪。球衣编号75号奇异射手 TV 李奇伟。马上为各位介绍新竹预警工程师先发舞的名单 Starting Five。吼出来！吼！工程师！吼！工程师！首先登场的是球衣编号7号中距离刺客小黑曾博宇。球衣编号10号丰城生力军蜡笔小新刘承旭。接着登场的是球衣编号18号新竹的移动城堡帕塞斯。Number 2， 球衣编号2号，丰城晋级的巨人德鲁。最后为各位介绍球衣编号4号，火力全开的那个男人，万事 OK， 张国豪。新竹玉林总教练威森，顾问陈志忠，助理教练泰勒、陈哲宇、郭衍恩，翻译谢尚林，体能训练师陈宏林，助理体能教练蔡恒毅，防护员欧国宏、许成文，总经理张树仁，领队 Lisa 姐。在我们本周相当特别的国军合作主题日，我们也即将呢在赛前进行国歌演唱的仪式。那我们请了2队的球员列队于球员席的前方。在演唱之前，首先邀请陆军联合兵种第584旅代表进场。联合兵种第584旅是我们国军呢最重要的打击部队，具备装甲、步兵、炮兵与支援单位的整合战力，展现坚实的国防实力以及守护家园的决心。展护国旗。接着让我们邀请今天的国歌领唱代表 欢迎陆军联合兵种第542旅的领唱代表以及工程师球员高国豪进场。那我们请全体观众请起立，请脱帽，唱国歌。再次感谢我们陆军联合兵种584旅及542旅，现场的朋友请注意，我们呢要向我们今天到场的所有的国军弟兄展现最敬意，所有人通通有敬礼，礼毕。那所有的观众请覆帽，请坐下。
空云西山河动，望不见军声师兄，革命壮士是精忠，剑戈天门百战沙场，安内攘外作先锋，纵横扫荡，复兴中华，所向无敌立大功。要进故乡，龙腾不要军威壮，忠诚尽是风气扬，激动同时勇敢振作，气息主动。
Are you ready?
Start to the finish line from the winning side.
And at the wing is Austin day all day, every day.
See the crowd coming down, he's the king now. Got him coming down, he's the king now.
Just watch me now. Hey. You can't hold me down. Just watch me now. Take the ground. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. No, you can't stop me now. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. You can't stop me.
Just watch me now. Hey. You can't hold me down. Just watch me now. Take the ground. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. No, you can't stop me now. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. No, stop me now. No. Just watch me now. Take the ground. Just watch me now. Hey. You can't hold me down. Just watch me now. Take the ground. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. No, you can't stop me now. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. No, stop me now. No. Just watch me now. Take the ground.
军日哦，率领的我们的这个国军弟兄来展现了壮盛的军容。那我们在场所有狮子军的球迷，我们的市民朋友，大家好。那很开心，因为刚刚听到你们应该是第一次在球场里面听到国歌，对不对？通常都是参加世界级的比赛、奥运。我们再次谢谢国军带来给我们这么动人的这个演出，太感动了，还看到国旗。国家需要军人保护，城市也需要一支球队来展现我们的运动气氛还有光荣。那我一直努力在这件事情，所以狮子军，你们记得工程师有一个神秘的颜色是什么颜色？紫色。因为看到我们的全市儿童节的礼物，有一颗紫色的篮球，还有匹克球网球场也绽放着紫色。但是我已经上任，今年是这个任期的最后一年。我在竹北灯里面藏着一个密码，就是等待狮子军这一次要绽放，要进入季后赛，要绽放狮子工程师的紫色，一定要绽放，对不对？在我今年这个任内，我们用掌声来帮工程师加油，进入季后赛，夺到冠军。我希望我下次来看的时候就是季后赛了。谢谢大家，祝福大家有一个愉快的周末，谢谢。好。
Good afternoon, fans, wherever you are, however you're tuning in. You're watching TPBL. We have game 99 about to start here at Hsinchu County Gymnasium. It's Clive Hsu and Taylor Chen coming to you back-to-back games. Now we have a 2:30 tip-off between the DEA and the Hsinchu Lioneers. So they actually had a match earlier in the week, so it's a little bit of a redemption moment for the Lioneers, hopefully.
Yeah, they've split the series so far 2-2. I expect a low-scoring game. They already, both in the league standings, they have a hard time scoring, and they're both number 1 and number 2 in points allowed. So where's the scoring, where's the offense going to come from? That's what I'm going to be focusing on and interesting to see.
Well, we did manage to see the CTBC DEA hold them down to their lowest scoring game in their last matchup, 75 points. Now, I looked into history though, Clive, that's not the lowest ever scored.
That's your specialty.
I know. I got the archives, baby. I got the archives. It is 60 points back in December 24th of 2021. That was against the Tauren Purin Pilots.
Yeah.
But we'll take a look at the current season standings, Clive. I mean, we got ourselves quite a rat race right now. The Hsinchu Lioneers, they have the most games to catch up on, 10 games to be exact. Right now, they're sitting at 3rd place. But again, between the 3rd to 5th seed spot right now, anything goes right now. We constantly see it moving.
Yeah, I mean, the playoff picture is slowly starting to take shape. The Aquas are on the verge of being eliminated. The Mars the same. And so this is a pivotal matchup for the 3rd and 4th place spot there. But like you said, any game, any weekend, when they have 2 games in a row, there's a lot of shuffling in the standings, especially between 3rd and 5th place.
Absolutely. Lioneers actually swept their last homestand, so maybe we'll see that again as we take a look at the current game notes. Again, they're returning home after a quick stint away. So they have 8 home games and 2 away games, while the DA are hot off of their homestand sweep thanks to Bo Beach's hot streak shooting. Now, we talk about he can be a little bit streaky, but in the last 2 games alone, he was shooting quite well, I believe, over 40 to 50% in terms of outside shooting.
Yeah, there's not a shot that Bo Beach doesn't like, and it's a really quick trigger. We're going to take a look at here.
Everybody else on the court for both games gave everything they could, both offensively and defensively. And when we play like that, it makes it really easy for me to score. You know, I have a lot of good teammates, and they find me open, and I do the easy part, and I just shoot. So, yeah, that's probably the most dangerous part of my game as well as shooting. So, but hopefully we can keep that momentum from last weekend and bring it into the game today. Yeah, no, they're a really good team. We're close in the standings as well. So this is a really important game for both teams. And, you know, having played them just last week, I think they know us pretty well, and we know them pretty well. So, you know, the advantage is just going to be which team can play with the most energy, most effort, and just execute offensively and defensively the game plan. And, yeah, we'll see how it goes, and hopefully it's a good game for us.
Bo Beach, coming off the bench, is the best shooter for the CTBC DA. Now I just looked it up. In the last 2 games alone, he is shooting 42% from beyond the perimeter. Now that is a relief in a way because Xie Yashuan is sitting out today, probably due to injury. So this is the first game ever that he is actually not on the game day roster.
Yeah, Bo Beach, 22 and 24 points. Huge homestand for them, as well as they won both of their games last week. But again, for me, it comes down to the local guys. The imports, you know, you pretty much know what you're going to get for them. 15 to 20 points each, probably double-digit rebounds. But it's the local guys. You know, and with Xie Yashuan now, he's over 10 points a game. I think Wei Han, their starting point guard, he's at just had over 6.
I have brought that to the team, just bringing energy every practice, every game, and just being the best teammate I can be. And then the culture of the team has been guys who just work hard and support each other, push each other every day, and from top to bottom, just helping everybody out. Just playing the way we've been playing all season and since I've gotten here, which is defensively being aggressive and turning our defense into offense, which has helped us a lot this year.
Jade T talking to the league before the game. He was a late signing, came in to really shock the fans. His debut was against the Taiwan Beer Leopards, scored 17 points, was truly the X factor in that particular matchup. But, you know, going back to what he said about being a defensively strong team, they are the #1 team to allow the least amount of points in the league. Last season was a very different story, 98 points allowed as opposed to this year, 92 points allowed per game. So that's a huge improvement for the Lioneers.
Yeah, and DEA is not far behind them. Both very focused on team basketball, team defense, a lot of steals for both teams, and then a lot of sharing the ball and assists for both teams as well. So like Bo Beach said, it's going to largely come down to execution. They just played each other. I would go so far as to say every team knows every team pretty well in this league. So it's just a matter of on the game moment who can seize it and run with it and come out on top.
It could be worse. Could be a 4-team league or something like that. I mean, that would be very familiar foes.
No jab there.
Well, no, listen, that's just a lot of familiarity, but, you know, you get up to know each other a little bit too well. But talking back to the last matchup they played against each other. Now, a huge reason, or 2 reasons, I would say, why the Lioneers had a difficult start and finish to that game was missing Xiaohei as well as Drew Pember. Now, without Xiaohei, he's really been the critical or stable point guard for that team. So with Oscar Gao coming in as point guard, that's not really what he's been doing lately in the season. So he did pretty decently, but I don't think he took hold of the reins as good as Xiaohei could.
Yeah,
in the
Oscar Gao, when he returned from the U.S., you know, made a lot of news because he signed the largest contract at that time. And just, I don't think most people, if you ask most people, he hasn't quite lived up to expectations. But I do feel like he's slowly starting to turn around. Part of that, I think, is just being more comfortable. Part of that is his maturation process. But they definitely need, you know, the 16 points he averages per game for tonight, definitely.
Yeah, I think thanks to the coach, Wassam Al-Sous's second season, I think he's finally figuring out the playbook for Oscar Gao. Again, kind of evolving, changing him from being a point guard to more so a shooting guard, as now he's back to being on the starting 5. And, you know, talk about the highest paid player, this is actually his contract year. So he might be doing some shopping if he continues this performance.
Extra motivation for him.
Yeah,
but I really like the energy that he brings. You know, he's a little flamboyant, he's a little showy, gets the fans into it. You know, so that could rub some people the wrong way, but if he's on your team, that's what you love, especially on a home court where the Lioneers are 7-3 versus 7-9 on the road. You know, so it's going to be a tough battle, and it's just a low-scoring affair. It's going to be a grinder, I think.
For the starting 5 for CTBC DEA, we have Lin Wei-Han, Al-Bashir, Huang Honghan, Victor Gadifers, as well as Marko Tordovich. For the Lioneers, we have Zhen Boyu or Xiaohei, Gao Guohao, Oscar, rookie Liu Zhenxuan, Drew Pember, as well as, oh goodness, get this, Clive, it is a tongue twister. It is their Latvian player coming out of injury, Andrzejs Pasechniks.
That was perfect. That's exactly what I have down too.
Okay, great.
I want to hear that each time you say his name too. Okay.
My first time calling his game, it was really like, every word had to be emphasized.
Yeah, I had to look that one up too.
Yeah, tough one here. So again, this is their 5th matchup against each other at home. Again, the Lioneers are hoping to pave way and guarantee not only a playoff spot, but hopefully make their way to 3rd place. As we get started, the Lioneers are in purple, CTBC DA in their gold jerseys today. So Dumboyer and Drew Pember are back in the lineup. They sat out in their last game, so probably just waiting for this weekend, which is, again, emphasis on a critical 2 games. 6 seconds counting down. A pass off to Pasechniks is no good. Back over to Gadifers to the DEA side.
Yeah, I really like what the Lioneers did in their first set, even though they turned the ball over. Get the ball inside to the big fella.
Tordovich down into the paint, off the glass, good.
Same idea for DEA, and Todorovic is their man.
Now bringing him back after playing 6 games last season. Left early due to family reasons. He returns along with some familiar faces, including Gadifers and Al-Bashir. Again, they are running the clock dry. There's the 3, and bam!
That's a huge bucket for Leo. They're going to need some offensive output. He's going to have to be really aggressive for the Lioneers.
First round, number 1 draft pick choice for the Lioneers. Liu Zhenxuan is really making a positive impact for the team. Again, shot clock is winding down and poked out. Drew Pember gets the steal. Coming through wall-to-wall, fumbles the ball, recovers. And there we have the whistle call from the baseline referee.
We got my favorite fan sitting behind us every time we come to the Lioneers. ref number 4 behind us.
Oh, yes, indeed.
I don't know if you guys are picking up on the mic, but you're going to hear him all game long.
Yeah, very vocal here. The Hsinchu Lioneers fans are very enthusiastic. They've won Stadium of the Year 5 seasons in a row now.
Yeah, Drew Pember, Todorovic, what Todorovic is to DEA, Drew Pember is to the Lioneers. He leads them, you know, in most categories. He's played 25 games, over 36 minutes per game, 20.4 points, almost 12 rebounds. And just on that defensive stand, he's also in the top leaders among steals with 1.5.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect it coming from a 25-year-old. This is only his, I believe, second season playing pro. Gadifer is on the low post, getting the and one. Free throw for number 18.
I've noticed this on several games, DEA starts and also Lioneers too. They make a really concerted effort to go inside to start the game. But I'd like to see them just continue that and stay with it the duration of the game and not abandon ship, because it's high percentage shots for both sides.
Yeah, I think you can kind of see it being reflected in the numbers. The CTBC DEA, their shooting percentage has seriously dropped over the seasons. Right now, they're currently, I believe, number 6 in the rankings, 30%. Actually, they're last as Xiaohei's shot is off mark. Pasechniks for the rebound and in, but that was too strong. Ball gets battered around. Oscar with the save, 5 seconds remain. There's a Hail Mary. Hitting the iron ring, no good.
Yeah, and DEA, interestingly enough, is number 1 in 2-point percentage, but last in 3-point percentage. So just a lot of kind of contradictory numbers here. And two very similar teams, neither shoots particularly well, plays tough D.
And a rare 3 from the top. Marko Tordovic dials in, but does not get the answer. Swinging back upwards to Pember. Pember, though, bricks it.
Yeah, and Pember is a snapshot of the Lioneers shooting. He shoots over 60% from 2, but under 30% from 3.
Gadifer's guarded by the rookie, comes through with a scoop.
That's just a good post play, feeling the defender where he is on the body, what he's giving you, and you take it. Good spin move there.
Body up against Bashir.
That's going to be a fun matchup to watch today. Abashi and Oscar Gao. Abashi with the height advantage. Really athletic player, coming back from Japan B-League last year. Versus Oscar Gao, we mentioned in his contract year, so he's going to want to put his best foot forward as well.
Yeah, this is their first season playing against each other. In and out, too strong for Xiaohei. It's kind of a bummer though, as you know, it would have been great to see a matchup between Jeremy Lin and Al Bashir.
Ooh.
That would have been quite a matchup. You know, Bashir's got the size, he's got the versatility, can guard big guys, small guys. Lately, he's been rocking the headband. I think that's the reason why he's been kind of playing back to his regular self. He's now averaging 21 points per game in the last 3 games.
I like it. I like this look.
Yeah. Preserving the braids, perhaps. Yilton Shun coming in. No defense to be found by DA. Score at 7-6. Lioneers ahead by 1 point. And under the baseline, coming out of it, Wei Han pulls the trigger and bam, hits the target.
Really good pass by Abashi to find an open teammate. And they're going to definitely need Wei Han's offense, as we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, to give them an offensive boost.
Called a
travel,
yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, a bad slip there. So Pasechnik's got to be careful. He did sit out for approximately a month. He strained, I believe, a hamstring back in February 15th playing against the new Taipei Kings. We see some mascots here tonight. I think it's a military special. It's the 584 sector coming in to watch today's match.
Yeah, memories flooded back before the game. They played the old school Taiwanese national anthem.
Yes, they did. It felt very patriotic standing up to listen to the national anthem.
Big old flag. And that's what Todorovic does. You know, really smart player, really patient. He won't force it. He'll fake you until he draws a foul like that and gets to the line for 2.
So it looks like Maric is coming in to sub for Pasechniks as Todorovic gets ready at the free throw line. He was the December Import Player of the Month, scored 15 points, had an efficiency rating of 37.8.
That's high. That's pretty good. 37.8.
Yeah, I mean, again, Clive, we're talking about it. We're nearing the end of the regular season, so we saw the voting categories already coming up, and you mentioned a couple of import players that you think is the top contender.
Yeah, Ben Bentil of the Dreamers and Lasana Chroma of the Leopards. I mean, but usually, typically, the best import is on a team that is winning. So I think if DEA makes their run, Todorovic is definitely in that conversation. If the Lioneers make that run, then it's probably Drew Pember.
My sentiment's exactly the same. Gaddafers laying it in with DEA pulling ahead 12-7.
So 2 early buckets here for Gaddafers out of the post. That's something that the Lioneers maybe need to address when there's a switch or there's some miscommunication and you find a smaller guy on Gaddafers who's going to come over and play some help defense.
As we take a look at Gaddafers' highlight just now, and the foul on Dahan, number 22. He's got his 9th game start today.
Yeah, that foul on number 22, Huang, and that's exactly what you don't teach younger players, is he just kind of swiped at the ball. You got to play defense with your feet. You got to slide over a little bit. If you just swipe at that ball like that, especially from up coming to down, that's always going to be a foul.
Look at Xiaohei. His numbers have significantly improved from last season. Was only scoring at 3 points per game. 1 assist, has jumped up to almost 10 points a game, and now he's 5th in assist rankings overall, including import players and locals this season. There's a downhill pass to Todorovic. Onwards to Pember. Looked like he was trying to find Wei Han. And here we go. Maric checks into the game. Good find by Xiaohei there.
Yeah, that's textbook right there. Pember with the steal, outlet pass, and then big man run the floor. Easy 2. Good hands.
Butterfingers there for Todorovic. Unfortunately, coming back over is the Lioneers' possession. We're halfway through the first quarter now. Back and forth between Pember and Hsinchu, and there's the and 1. No sweat. They call the foul on Todorovic.
Yeah, Pember, I don't know if it's because he's skinny. He looks deceptively long. Like he's longer than he looks. He's already gotten 2 steals guarding the paint in there, and so he's been the ignition for the Lioneers offense so far.
Now we're going to get ourselves into a break before free throws. Score now 13-12. We'll be right back.
We might be looking at our second ice age.
We're going to need all the help we can get.
Let's get to work.
If there's something strange, if there's something weird, who are people going to call?
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Heads up!
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire premieres April 12th on AXN.
What is that?
Oh my.
My anaconda! We're in the middle of the jungle and we are being hunted! My anaconda! Now we die! My anaconda! It's okay, you're safe, I'm here! Holy! My anaconda! Keep rolling!
Anaconda premieres April 4th only on AXN.
And we're back from our first TV timeout. You're watching TPBL powered by AXN Sports on AXN Asia and AXN Taiwan. Clive Hsu and Taylor Chen bringing you game 99. We are about to get ready for Pember's free throws.
Yeah, so far I think both teams still trying to find their footing a little bit. It's been a pretty good flow so far. And too many turnovers for DEA in the first 6 minutes. I'm sure more than Coach Ramir would like to see.
But I've definitely noticed that with Xiaohei and Pembers' presence on the floor, you can see how many touches that they've been making. So again, having them not play in the last game just goes to show how important they are for the Lioneers.
Yep.
Maric coming through wall to wall, up against Tordovich. Not so slick, Tordovich says, as Bashir comes through, and he'll be getting a free throws. Ooh, that was a stare down by number 85. Call the foul on Zumbor'ir Joker or Xiaohei. He's got a lot of nicknames. So take a look at the replay. There was contact that he did make.
Yeah, a lot of times, you know, your hands are straight up, but the your whole lower half of your body, that counts as well. So it's hard to guard a guy streaking in like that and not foul him. But Abashi, he was kind of fading away, so I can see where the Lioneers may have a case. Nonetheless, he's going to make 1 or 2 free throws.
You mentioned Clive. He comes back after a season playing for the Happy Nets. Signed a 3-year contract with the DEA, and coming in for the first time, Bo Beach checks in. See how he shoots from out the perimeter today, and pulling up for the jumper. Deep, still Lioneers ball at 14 seconds.
Yeah, Bo Beach, a mid-December signing. He's been here, this is his 12th game. So he's starting to feel, you can tell he's starting to feel a little more comfortable, learning his teammates, their habits, learning their offense. And shooters are going to shoot, Taylor, so you expect him to fire away.
I certainly hope so. 5 seconds remain. Here comes the Joker. Nothing but air. So his first game this season, Bo Beach actually played against his former team, the Formosa Dreamers, scored 21 points. He made 6 of his 10 buckets from outside. And Marin Maric goes to the line. Now he was very much a last-minute signing for the Lioneers. Came in after Pasechniak's injury. So it was quite a toss-up actually between both of these teams.
Yeah.
It was, you had Pasechniak, Maric, as well as Simbular. He got 1 game, really a trial for him.
Yeah.
While the CTBC DEA, they brought in very last minute Nick King. He played maybe 3 games at most before he ended up being on the chopping block. Kick out, here's a catch and shoot for Bo Beach.
Last weekend has rolled right into this weekend, at least on that initial shot.
And that looked good. As we said, he shoots 42%. And there's a back and forth. Back over to Drew Pember with the slam.
Good active hands by Oscar. You can see why these two teams are the top 2 defensive teams. They never really let up. They're constantly hounding you, and you have to stay focused and mentally strong the entire game.
There's a toss-up high up. Tordovich there gets called travel. Well, you might be right. It could be, we could be seeing ourselves a low-scoring game. As of right now, 17 all, as we have 4 minutes remain on the clock as we take a look. Oscar and Drew Pember making it look easy. And there's a 3-point attempt, no good. Bashir going high up for the board. So we had, now with possession, reset out to the perimeter. Tordovich has no room to make that shot. Off the screen though, hitting the glass, but not the hoop. Ooh, off his foot looked like, but still manages to save it. Pember and Bo Beach going physical. They call it the pushing foul on Pember.
Yeah, and that's what Bo Beach can do sometimes. You know, get under your skin a little bit. Earlier he got called for a foul on Marich, for hooking his arm under Marich. So Bo Beach, not only a good shooter, but also a smart player. He's going to try and get you any way he can, and that time Pember took the bait.
Yeah, he showed up on the DEA's podcast or YouTube podcast, and he said, yeah, I can imagine that, you know, these DEA players really hate him, but once he's on the team, they're good pals. So he's one of those players where you don't want to play against him, but you're sure happy. Yeah, you're sure happy to be on your team. Kick out. No look pass to Marin Marich. There's the catch and shoot. Off mark. Here comes Al Bashir. He sat out in the national team obligations during the FIBA World Cup qualifiers earlier this month due to injury. So again, we're talking about him kind of coming back from injury and also celebrating Ramadan. And 2 seconds remain. He shakes off Drew Pember, trying to get 2 buckets.
Yeah, Bo Beach caught that pump fake and lost the hand, lost the grip a little bit, which affected his shot. And then we're going to get a call here on the defensive end. Looks like a foul on Marich.
Lioneers fans are nothing if vocal. Again, we don't know if our
Lioneer fan. There's one guy back there.
Just gotta call out that guy.
Every game I've been here, I recognize that.
He's definitely a season ticket holder here.
Yeah, he sits right behind the broadcast every time.
First bucket gets bricked out.
That's a rare miss by Todorovic. Really good free throw shooter.
So during the offseason, the CTBC DEA released 9 players, and they picked up 3 locals, including TJ from the Fubon Braves, Lewis from the Kaohsiung Aquas, as well as San Francisco native Walter Lum. He made his first field goal in their last matchup against the Lioneers. And coming in is Jade T, another Taiwanese American coming to play pro ball here.
And I think that's a trend that you're going to see more and more of as this league becomes more and more established. You know, more and more Taiwanese American guys. You got the oldies, you got Kenny Chen, Doug Creighton, the Dreamers coach. He's one of those guys. Joseph Lin, Jeremy Lin, now JC. It's just a great place for them to come and continue their basketball career.
So Zhou Ding makes the shot off the glass and gets called the warning. Let's take a look. Made the touch, not on purpose, but
delay of game maybe a little bit.
Woohoo! Putting Kangaroo in the spins. That goes out of bounds. Still Lioneers ball at 13 seconds.
Well, Jade averages 7 points per game, so he's not necessarily coming in looking to score. But as you can see, he's trying to facilitate the offense, bring a lot of energy defensively. And I think he's fit in very well so far with this Lioneers team.
And credit to the Lioneers for picking him up from the Yankee arc on March 6th. 4 seconds, counting down, and Liu Tenxun draws foul. Free throws are coming. So score now 20-17. So Liu Tenxun, as I mentioned, this is his first year playing pro. He was former teammates with Miles, plays at the Taiwan Beer Leopards. Back in the Jianxin Keda days, back in the UBA, helped get them to the finals 3 years in a row. So UBA competition will be starting up, I believe, next week or in the following weeks ahead.
That's a nice backcourt that I'm sure any university coach would take here.
Absolutely. TJ with a skip pass down low, having to reset. Here comes Kanga. Unable to convert that possession into points. And here comes JT. Pull up the mid-range, no good though. And no second chance opportunity. Gaddefers grabs the rebound and quick like that. Dials in and Bo Beach gets the answer.
That is classic Bo Beach.
Wow.
Almost bought the extra and one extra foul as well.
No, looked like he landed on one of the Lioneers players.
Embellishment, right, Taylor? Embellishment.
Yes, indeed. Good one, Clive. Let's take a look at that shot here. Yeah, you know what? I actually would have called the foul on that.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because Pember got into his landing space, so DEA kind of got it, or Lioneers kind of got away with it. The foul call on Chen Wending. So both teams are in the penalty. So free throws are granted to Drew Pember.
Yeah, Drew Pember, one of the rare younger guys, younger imports that we'll see in this league. Typically, it's I would say about quite over 30s. The average import.
The new Taipei Kings definitely brings it up.
Yeah, yeah, those guys. Washburn, he's like what, 36, 37.
They're very experienced.
Austin Days up there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Drew Pember, 25 years old, and I looked it up. This is technically his first full season with a team.
Right.
His last team was out in Montenegro in their basketball league. That goes in and out. DA with another chance, and they make it count for TJ Jianting Zhao, number 24.
Yeah, those are just big buckets. Anything that they can get from him, from Wei Han, you know, those are all icing on the cake for them. You can get the steady production from your locals, from your imports. But those are the guys that need to step up for DEA.
Tai Tsung Gong with the risky pass to Jade, and he pulls up, and there's another foul.
Yeah, Jade is just playing on a different speed. You can just tell when he's out there. But I think for him, sometimes when you play that fast, you tend to, it's easier to get out of control. So for him, it's how to dial that back a little bit so that he still stays effective.
Yeah, I think for him and a lot of bench players, there's a lot of pressure riding on just these couple of minutes on the court.
Right.
So you're going to see him very squirrely, very spry, and trying to risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah.
So Bashir checks back in with 9.55 seconds remaining on the clock, including Tortovich as well.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, because these precious minutes to them, they want to come in, they want to prove their worth and prove their value to the team so they can stick around longer.
Yeah, because as I mentioned, he was signed by a Yankee Arc in the beginning of the season, but he ended up only playing one game in just those 7 minutes, only got 2 assists and 1 steal. There we go, points on the board. Clock is winding down in regulation. We're about to finalize this first quarter. He fumbles the ball. And they call foul on number 10, Liu Tenxun. I have no words, because from
maybe we'll get a
angle,
replay.
Now it sounded like the sideline referee.
Yeah, it looks like he got his right wrist. Let's take a nope. Another look.
I think they heard us talking about Drew getting into Bo Beach's cylindrical space. They're trying to make up. Yeah, they're trying to make it up. 1.5 seconds, and Bashir will get 3 chances to continue on with their lead. 27-23
Oh, they're saying he was in the act of shooting. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like a foul and then a bonus.
No.
Well, then if I was a Lioneers fan, I'd be booing too.
Oh, yeah. You'd be a part of the peanut crowd behind us.
I don't know about that, but nonetheless, gives them a 28-23 lead.
Yeah. Last Free throws were made to end the first quarter with a score 28-23. CTBC DEA with the lead. Stay tuned for more. TPBL will be right back.
We might be looking at our second ice age.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Let's get to work. If there's something strange, if there's something weird, who are people gonna call?
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Heads up! Ghostbusters Frozen Empire premieres April 12th on AXN.
Terrorist on the loose in Sydney.
Bomb squad's 15 minutes out.
This thing will be over in 3.
Back up!
Fake name, criminal record.
The hell has Blue got herself into?
She's not a serial killer, is she? You signed up to a dating site. You're a catch, Sergeant.
Macca, forgot about the fact that I'm funny.
No, I didn't.
NCIS Sydney premieres April 20th, only on AXN.
What is that?
Oh my.
My anaconda! We're in the middle of the jungle and we are being hunted! My anaconda! Now we die! My anaconda! It's okay, you're safe, I'm here! Holy! My anaconda! Keep rolling!
Anaconda premieres April 4th, only on AXN.
AXN Sports giving you your dose of pro basketball this weekend. You're watching Game 99, the CTBC DEA make their way down to the Windy City to play the Hsinchu Toplus Lioneers.
Okay, there you see number 10, Leo. He played the entire first quarters, going back out there for the second quarter.
Hey, he's got the endurance. He's what, 22 years old?
Yeah, use those fresh legs.
Exactly. But he's been shown to be quite a critical piece of the Lioneers' campaign for the playoffs. He's a pretty sizable player, standing at 192 centimeters. He can guard the 1 to 3 position, so he's got versatility. He's not afraid to shoot, and there's a contested shot going way out to Bo Beach, saving it.
Yeah, Zheng Wending getting some extended run here in for Todorovic. He's gonna have to guard Pasechny. We'll see how long he keeps him out there. And Bo Beach
up top.
Whew.
That's his third 3 today.
My oh my. Might have to face guard him, boxing one.
The last time we got to call his game, he was pretty cold against his former team.
Right.
I think he scored less than 10 points. So here comes Kangaroo, wall to wall. There's another catch and shoot, this time too short. So this time JT starting off the second quarter. And they call a blocking foul.
Bo Beach with that 3 is now the leading scorer for DEA with 9. Drew Pember for Lioneers with 8. I know he's leading the Lioneers with 8 points, but I like to see Drew Pember be more aggressive. He's on the bench right now.
Yeah, I believe he might have tweaked a leg muscle, so maybe they're kind of being more cautious about his injury as JT dials in and gets the answer. 31-26. The Lioneers were really short on outside shooting in the last quarter. They were 1 for 7. Jade making their first in this quarter. They call a offensive foul. Look at that. There's a drop coverage by Bo Beach and double dog daring Jade. Pasechnyk with a handoff back out to the perimeter. JT getting a lot of touches in this game. There's the shot.
Good find, but Pasechnyk's not able to convert that. They definitely have the size advantage now, right now. So especially with Gaddaford and with Todorovic out of the game, I'd like to see the Lioneers take advantage of that and pound it inside.
Yeah, talking about size, you do have Tai Tenggang number 17 starting the second quarter. There's the jam for Zheng Wending, and that goes in and out. Oof, tough break for TJ. Jade, he likes to go in from the left. That time he did not get the answer. Kangaroo coming in, wall to wall. Tough landing.
Kangaroos brought some really good energy. I know he got called for that offensive foul on that screen. But he's running the floor, he's playing fast, and that's good energy off the bench for the DEA.
And this is with him in replacement of Xie Yashen Eric. So I'm assuming it is an injury. I don't think I saw him listed in this week's injury list.
Well, you know, 36 games, long season. They play from October all the way to May. You know, it takes a lot to take care of your body over such a long season.
Yeah, it's strenuous. Even with the FIBA windows and Lunar New Year, despite that, you know, these teams, they have really intense practices. Some still have 2 days during the season. There goes the high up and down low for Pasechniks. That was a dime found by Oscar. Ball gets dribbled around TJ, off to Zheng Wending. And there's a nutmeg pass. What a finish for Chen Pingzhao. And a good find by the landlord himself. That goes way over the hoop.
We're motoring now, Taylor. Both teams going up and down the floor.
That's right, and Gaddaford picks up free throws.
Not for the faint of heart right now this quarter.
No, definitely not. Very physical. You already see a couple of bodies hitting the floor. They call the foul on number 17, Tai Tenggang Daniel. So as you see, the pass between the legs there. What a find by the most veteran player.
The wily old man.
Whoa. All right, so a bit of a delay right now between Wassam Al-Sus and the crew chief. Okay, so it is just a warning on Al-Sus. The next one will be called a technical.
Even the refs are friendly here. Mostly you get straight teed up. I've never seen them give a coach a warning. I think he's still upset about, you know, Marge being kind of checked by Bo Beach on a previous play. Marge was really animated going up and down the floor. No call there. So Coach Wassan sticking up and backing his player a little bit. That's what you'd like to see from the coach.
Here's Tian Hao. Wow, unabashed for the three.
Tian Hao out of nowhere.
I know, seriously. I was like, he's on the court. And there's a steal.
Throw down.
For Wile E. Coyote, back off.
Again.
Between Oscar Gao and Tian Hao. Draft picks together back in 2020. Left uncontested. From the corner, no good. Pasechniks for the hook. Line and sinker. And the Lioneers are crawling back. Score now 34-31. Coach Momir Radkovic calling for our timeout in the quarter. Making things quite interesting. It is now a 1-point deficit. We'll be right back. Stay tuned for more TPBL.
We might be looking at our second ice age.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Let's get to work. If there's something strange, if there's something weird, who are people gonna call?
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Heads up! Ghostbusters Frozen Empire premieres April 12th on AXN.
What is that?
Oh my.
My anaconda. We're in the middle of the jungle, and we are being hunted. Now we die. It's okay, you're safe. I'm here. Holy! Keep rolling.
Anaconda premieres April 4th.
Clive Xu and Taylor Chen bringing you game 99. This particular rotation brought to you by Wassam Al-Sus is looking like causing some trouble for Momir.
Yeah, whether it's Jade, whether it's Tian Hao coming off the bench, you know, they've infused some energy, and you know they're getting some easy buckets. They're ahead 8 points to 2 points in the fast break area, and so they're off to a 10-6, outscoring the DEA 10-6, which has helped them cut this lead, you know, back to 1 point.
And Tian Hao checked in the last game, scored 7 points and got 3 assists. But he's like a blue whale to me. When he makes an appearance, it's quite special.
I want to be called a blue whale too.
Well, you know what, Clive? You are a blue whale. You are special. Because I don't see you that often either.
Man.
Let's see what both coaches have planned out after the timeout. Possession goes to the Lioneers right now.
DEA flashing some zone defense here, just to mix it up a little bit, keep the Lioneers off balance.
Tian Hao, mouse in the house, goes in, too strong though. Oof, tough break.
Shaking and baking.
I know, that looked good until it didn't. And Bashir is back in the game from the parking lot. Bam! Hits a 3.
Yeah, Bashir is definitely a capable three-point shooter. He's number 5 in the league in terms of makes with 52. Pember on the Lioneers, he has 54. That's number 3 behind Wako. He has 63. And Gao Jingwei of the Leopards, who is leading the league with 79.
So clock is set at 15 seconds now as we take a look at Bashir's first 3 today. So the call is on Ling Wei Han there. Score is 37-33, and DEA has 3 team fouls, Lioneers with 2. Pasechniak's handing it off to Tian Hao. Tian Hao uncontested, still no bucket. I think he's wide open. Here comes Al-Bashir with a finger roll end to end. Too fast for Oscar Gao there. There's a catch and shoot for Marin Maric, and from the sideline, referee calls a foul on Bo Beach. A pushing foul at that. So let's see, the Wei Han getting another assist on his stats line. So in the starting lineup, he's got 2 assists and 1 steal today so far.
The last several possessions, I feel like the Lioneers have settled a little bit, shooting that 3. You know, Tian Hao, Marich, those are you know, in rhythm shots, but still like don't fall. I think that's what the DEA going into zone, they like to bait you into that. But you got Pasechnik out there, you got Marich, 2 big guys out there. Maybe try and get in some paint touches as well, and then towards the end, find your open 3 guy to shoot that shot. Be a little more patient for the Lioneers.
So
also remember guys what we want to do when that happens, a shot
So our crew chief just said on the mic that Wassam Al-Sus has called for the challenge to see whether Bo Beach's foul call needs to be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike, or as we like to say, 暴力行为.
暴力行为, violent act.
Very violent. Oh, look at that.
Let's see, where is it?
Well, so that's a highlight. That's not. That's not what we want to see.
Yeah, that was after Bo Beach was still under the basket on the other end here. Nope, that's not going to get it either.
No offense, Bashir. So yeah, we're still getting the highlight, the Shears highlight going coast to coast. So just more highlights here. Again, Tianhao coming off the bench. Really hard to tell on the very right of the screen. But hopefully we'll see this angle better. Oh yeah, there's his arm swinging very liberally against Cai Zhenggang Daniel. Oh, yeah, just a smack.
Yeah, with the left hand straight to his face.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a straight up smack. So again, the referees are reviewing the foul committed by Bo Beach, number 2 for the CTBC DEA between Bo Beach and Cai Zhenggang here. So the referees are deliberating on what kind of call they're finalizing and who will be granted free throws. So again, Clyde, we talk about Beach's reputation last season. Don't want to play against him, but you certainly wouldn't mind having him on your team.
中信2号违反运动精神犯规，罚球2次，罚完之后功能失球。
So they do upgrade it to an unsportsmanlike foul, so free throws are granted to the Lioneers, but possession will swing over to DEA after.
So that'll be Beach's 3rd foul. And to me, that's something that he can, that's within his control. You're shooting really well. You got you're 3 for 5 from 3-pointers. It kind of breaks up your team's momentum. You know, I know Beach is a smarter player than that. Pretty veteran player, 30, 31 years of age.
Right now he's deep at the end of the bench with Radkovic. Surprised I don't see Radkovic right at the right at where he should be. But now we have a little bit more delay in the game between the referees right now. So Lioneers chipping away at the deficit. Score now 39-35. I think they're just making sure they stand correct on their call. So the free throws are given and possession is granted for the Lioneers. And off Pasechic's screen, Oscar Gao from the corner.
I was literally just about to say Oscar's only taken 1 shot, has not scored yet. And right on cue, he's gonna get going.
Yep. Especially with the hometown crew, they're getting a little bit more vocal. Well, they've been more vocal, I guess, as Al-Bashir shuts them off and down. That's his 2nd 3 just in this quarter alone.
Al-Bashir's up to 12 points.
Shot does not count, but free throws are granted as they call a holding foul on Tordovic.
I really like Al-Bashir's game. He's really improved his 3-point shooting, but I would like to see him also continue using his athleticism, driving to the basket. We've seen some of that. And I think as he gets older, as he matures, so far he's just kind of taking what the defense is giving him. But as he becomes more and more of a centerpiece for this DEA team, I mean, he's definitely the face of their franchise.
Yeah, and I don't think he'll be in too much of a rush either. I mean, they, not to say that they don't want to be in 3rd place, but you know, he is a franchise player. They're not going to rush him. He will go at his own pace, and his own pace is probably the right choice.
Yeah.
So Pasechnik's at the line. 30 years old from Latvia, stands at 216 centimeters. Lioneers only behind by 1 field goal. DEA trying to spread that deficit a little bit more. And Tordovic, it's called travel. So Tordovic already
second time.
Yeah, the 2nd one. I was going to say, yeah. Doing the shuffle there.
Yeah, Pasechnik, he probably should have passed that one out a little earlier. He held on to it a little bit too long. Double team came over, which caused him to jump too many steps there.
So they're still keeping Cai Gong from the bench, but otherwise it's all the starting players for Oscar Gao. He is on a roll now.
That was a pretty looking jump shot.
DEA are quick to return back to offense. Transition is going to be important for them now, and left uncontested Wei Han does not hit the target. Unfortunately, couldn't take the opportunity to make the three, and off the glass! Xiaohei hits it.
And just like that, the Lioneers are ahead by 2. And they've done it by running the floor, just really out-hustling DEA right now.
Yeah, they switched out their starters from the second quarter, and it's paying off for Elsus. And Oscar trying to get into Bashir's face quite literally. And there's a toss-up for Wei Han. Brises the cylinder. Scores tied, 44-all. Seconds on the clock. Pasechnik with a handoff off the screen, and here comes Marine Maric for 3, and he drains it.
Lioneers in a great rhythm right now offensively. Moving the ball well, attacking when they should attack, and shooting it when they need to.
Yeah, they're still following up with their assignments. Here's Gadifers off to Al-Bashir.
Almost picked off by Oscar. Great energy right now from the Lioneers.
9 seconds remain on the shot clock. Tordovic through the baseline, too strong.
Again, good defense by Pasechnik.
Yeah, good defense by him, as well as Cai Gong there with the help defense. And there's the hook, line, and sinker for Pasechnik. Good find by Marine Maric.
I really like how the Lioneers, they make a real concerted effort to push the ball up the floor. I mean, if you can get to the easy way before the defense of DEA can get settled, you might as well take it. Get some easy buckets for yourself.
Oscar got caught with a foul against Wei Han. No free throws, as the MC shouts out. So DEA will still be inbounding.
Yeah, Lioneers just at 3 team fouls so far. The largest lead, 5 points. Under 4 minutes left here to play. DEA just needs to shore it up a little bit. Be patient on offense. And somebody's got to get back and not give them any more fast break points.
Oscar Gao getting some good arrest. Tordovic over Maric. And I gotta say, that is the Oscar Gao that, you know, we can see like his full potential just in these last couple of minutes. After that timeout, there's a kick out from up top. That goes high up and down low.
Mars gets the home court bounce off of the rim there, and he's pumped up. His second 3 of this quarter opens up the largest lead for the Lioneers, 7 points.
Yeah, again, they really adjusted themselves. They were only 1 for 7 from out the perimeter, and things have changed in this quarter. They're shooting 57% from beyond the perimeter. That was lucky.
That was a hometown bounce right there. Yep.
He needs to buy a scratcher. So again, Wassam Elsus taking a risk and keeping Marine Maric. Despite Sim Bular being a former import player of the year.
Well, I think anything with Sim Bular, you know, you just worry about his conditioning. He's a big guy, you know, been here a long time. But I'm sure there's lots of things that the coaching staff takes under consideration when they're picking their final 4 imports to register.
Yeah, absolutely. You're talking about a 2-year absence. I mean, his last game was with the TSG Ghost Hawks, and you know, we don't really know how much work he does behind the scenes, how much individual work or practice he does with the team. But you know, maybe we'll see him around next season with whichever 11 teams would want him next season.
11 teams in 2 leagues or 11 teams in 1 league, Taylor?
Look, every year is we get to this topic the same time every single year, and look, let's just say I ain't holding my breath.
Yep.
But in the meantime, we're winding down on this quarter. 3 minutes, 18 seconds remain, and the Lioneers take hold of the lead. Before DEA had a 5-point lead this way. It swung back to the Lioneers. They scored 28 points as opposed to DEA, held down to 16 points in this quarter alone. Tordovich really struggling in this quarter. He's truly been silenced by the Lioneers' big guys. Scored 0 points in this quarter, and now he's got a pushing foul.
You can tell that the Lioneers have prepped for Todorovic this past week in practice. Not only the 2 big guys, Maric and Pasechniks, have done a really good job just face guarding him one-on-one, not letting him get by him, but also that double team coming down from the wing. They've just done a really good job disrupting Todorovic's rhythm. And now it's up to him. He has to make the adjustment, either passing it back out. He's passed it cross court a couple times, but he needs to do it soon enough so that it's still within the flow of the offense.
Yeah, I mean, look, Tordovich, he's got impressive numbers and a former MVP of the month, but he's not invincible. There's a couple of games where I've caught where he would score 0 points in at least 2 quarters, so he can be silenced. As we're seeing here, there's a downhill pass, kind of lackadaisical, goes into the hands of Drew Pember, and there he comes, an ambush block by Bashir, and there's the side step, Euro step for Drew Pember.
That might be block of the year. Is that a category? Block of the year contention?
Yes, there is block of the I believe there is block of the year. There's certainly dunk of the year. There should be a block.
That was beautiful.
Poetry in motion for Al-Bashir, and Tordovich knocks down the 3.
So going inside, don't worry, I'll step outside and I'll just make a 3.
That's right. With Bo Beach still on the bench with 3 personal fouls. Hey, Tordovich, why not throw a couple from the outside?
Yeah, 2 quick fouls there to Todorovic. That's not what you want to see. That will be number...
So they call the foul on Jinting Zhao, TJ, instead.
Because that would have been Todorovic's 3rd foul.
But I will say, neither Beach nor Tordovich have fouled out at all this season. So you brought it up how they managed to control themselves and restrain themselves once they realize they're in foul trouble. So once again, Pember at the line. Quite decorated. The most decorated player at Asheville. 2-time Big South Conference Player of the Year, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, and 3-time First Team. Tordovich drawing a foul. Count it. It will be for Maric.
You got to appreciate DEA's persistence, if nothing else. Continue to go inside to Todorovic and run the offense through them.
Yeah, I mean, that is his bread and butter after all, to be honest. Maybe not the free throws. So Lioneers still with the lead, 7-point lead right now. As Pember checks back into the game, there's a hook shot made. And Drew Pember threading the needle there. That's his first assist.
Shoot it. There you go.
Contested. No dice. And they call foul on Lioneers.
A push from behind on Ty.
Yep. So before the free throws, the Lioneers call for a timeout with just under a minute and a half. Again, trying to build even more of a lead. So a sweep for the Hsinchu Lioneers this weekend could get them back up to 3rd place.
Ivan and Daniel.
So getting them only 2.5 games behind the Taoran Taiwan Beer Leopards.
Picking for Joker, and then we go. Continue. So same play, but I want to start with a little bit. Let the Swedish guy a little bit be like late, okay? Don't move or anything. So
the Swedish guy.
straight forward. But Ivan starts here, do here. Okay, so same play. The button down. You make sure Drew sees it. Yeah. Okay, so Drew, you start here. Then Ivan pick for you, and then, okay? Defensively, we stay on the same thing. Get the rebound. Give those little challenge them. It's okay, come on, let's go. Back.
Hsinchu Lioneers, their home record currently is 7 wins and 3 losses, while the CTBC DEA on the road, they are 5-9. As we prepare for Tordovic's free throws. So far in the season, the 23 games he's logged in, he is 70% at the line. And he is one of the 2 players to hit a triple-double for the DEA. Gaddafers also hit a triple-double earlier in the season. And the second one, getting nothing but net. DEA running full court.
Almost got the steal. I like that call.
Yeah.
To switch it up a little bit. If nothing else, slowing down the Lioneers' offense as we approach the last minute here.
Yeah, DJ caught the assignment. They played some lo-fi beats, and what a beautiful inside finish for Zhengboyu.
Yeah, he dissected, cut right through the middle of that zone defense there. The Lioneers with a bit of an offensive outburst this half, already at 60 points.
Bashir pushed to the corner, having to give the ball to Tordovich, and here comes Gaddafers. He's in a bit of a rut right now. He's got 7 points and 8 rebounds, but not much to show for in the second quarter.
Yeah, he's upset at himself. He knows he should have made that shot wide open, close to the net.
I would agree. There was a couple of possessions he had that should have been bunny shots, and 4 seconds blocked by Tordovich. No more shot clock, and looks like they call Marich on a pushing foul. Oh, Wassam Al-Sus calls for another timeout. So you see Marich poking the ball out of Weihan's possession, and not purposefully, but bumping up against him. So with Wassam Al-Sus's last timeout.
Away. 16
perhaps
seconds
hear what he has
on
to
the shot
say.
clock. We go X1 away. So Marin, you're here. Marin, Daniel, Ivan. We go. Marin, come, boom, we get it, and we go for a stagger. Off the stagger, watch me. Off the stagger here. So Joker with the ball. Let's say for Ivan or Daniel, if you have nothing, curl it. Marin, another pin down for Drew. Got it? So it's a double pin. If you're open, pass for the shot. If no, let him go. Boom. And we get it. Nothing, hand back, and you attack. Okay? Last offense. No matter what happens, it's going to be our last shot. Come on. Let's go.
I like the way that Al-Sus enunciates. It's very clear.
You got all that, Taylor?
I did get all that. But also it was in English, so it helped.
Boom. Last shot. Sounds good.
We also have the translators emphasize to the Lioneers players that both teams are in the penalty, so
Yeah, translators, that's a tough job.
It's not easy.
Especially in basketball, so fast-paced. It's loud. You got 3-4 imports you're trying to translate for. In this case, to the local players.
Yeah, credit goes to all the translators here for the import coaches as well as the import players. And Weihan's shot too short.
And I think what a lot of fans at home, they don't necessarily realize is that a translator is just much more than just the English to Mandarin or Mandarin to English. It's a lot of the outside, off the court, away from the court stuff as well. Making sure the imports, everything's taken care of away from the court so that they can focus and perform the best during the game.
They're kind of like the extension of the team's coordinators or even player agents in some way. 7 seconds, counting down. Xiaohei over to Drew Pember. Drew Pember with the last touch. No, Taipei will have the last say in this quarter.
Just like Coach Wasan drew it up. They executed it perfectly. I saw it.
Drew Pember curling in and finding Cai Gong, and again, he makes the last bucket, keeping the lead, now the biggest lead at that, 62-52. So we'll have ourselves a halftime break. Stay tuned after the following messages. We'll be right back with more TPBL.
What is that?
Oh my.
We're in the middle of the jungle and we are being hunted. Now we die. It's okay, you're safe. I'm here. Holy. Keep rolling.
Anaconda premieres April 4th, only on AXN.
Terrorist on the loose in Sydney.
Bomb squad's 15 minutes out.
This thing will be over in 3.
Back up!
Fake name, criminal record.
What the hell has Blue got herself into?
She's not a serial killer, is she? You signed up to a dating site. You're a catch, Sergeant.
Macca, forgot about the fact that I'm funny.
No, I didn't.
NCIS Sydney premieres April 20th, only on AXN.
We might be looking at our second ice age.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Let's get to work. If there's something strange, if there's something weird, who are people gonna call?
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Heads up.
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire premieres April 12th on AXN.
Just watch me now. Hey. You can't hold me down. Just watch me now. Take the ground. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. No, you can't stop me now. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. No, stop me now. No. Just watch me now. Take the ground.
球队的迷你沙发。好，第二组。
You're watching TPBL.
有这么多。
And AXN Taiwan. So we take a look at the Lioneers coming in for revenge. The score now 62-52. They've really revved things up in the second quarter and really shut down a couple of the key players from the DEA.
Yeah, they've done a really good job on Todorovic. And I think offensively they've done a great job pushing the ball and forcing the issue, forcing DEA to get back and collecting some easy buckets along the way. And they've been doing a good job going inside and outside. The bench has brought a lot of energy, and it's been a well-rounded game so far for the Lioneers.
Yeah, we'll see if they can improve on transitioning on the DEA side, but we'll talk a little bit more of halftime stats and numbers very shortly after another break. Stay tuned for more.
Just watch me now. You can't hold me down. Just watch me now. Take the ground. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. No, you can't stop me now. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. No, stop me now. No. Just watch me now. Take the ground. Just watch me now. You can't hold me down. Just watch me now. Take the ground. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. No, you can't stop me now. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. No, stop me now. No. Just watch me now. Take the ground. Just watch me now. You can't hold me down. Just watch me now. Take the ground. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. No, you can't stop me now. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. No, stop me now. No. Just watch me now. Take the ground. Just watch me now. You can't hold me down. Just watch me now. Take the ground. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. No, you can't stop me now. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. No, stop me now. No. Just watch me now. Take the ground.
Take a look at the halftime score right now for game 99. Now, what I do want to point out, Clive, is the turnover for the CTBC DEA. 11 turnovers. Now, the Lioneers are taking full advantage. They scored 14 points off of said turnovers. Anything you want to call out here?
Yeah, well, and I noticed the fast break points because the Lioneers are really making an effort to push it up. They've already been outscored 14-4 fast break points, whereas the previous game where they beat them by 20 points back at DEA, they only allowed 7 fast break points the entire game. So the good news is it's controllable. It's getting back its effort.
Yeah, let's see if that assist to turnover ratio can be corrected on the DEA side. As we take a look at the score rankings, both sides only have 2 players in the double digits range, but for the Lioneers, I saw more of a spread amongst their bench players and their starting 5 rotation, whereas as opposed Al-Bashir and Marko Tordovic, they're really the only 2 guys towards the end making much of a difference. But as I said, Marko Tordovic was pretty much shut down in the second, so let's see if he could be revitalized in the second half. So we'll be right back after more messages, so stay tuned for more.
Terrorists on the loose in Sydney.
Bomb squad's 15 minutes out.
This thing will be over in 3. Back up! Fake name, criminal record.
What the hell has Blue got herself into?
She's not a serial killer, is she? You signed up to a dating site. You're a catch, Sergeant.
Macca, forgot about the fact that I'm funny.
No, I didn't.
NCIS Sydney premieres April 20th, only on AXN.
We might be looking at our second ice age.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Let's get to work. If there's something strange, if there's something weird, who are people gonna call?
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Heads up.
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire premieres April 12th on AXN.
What is that?
Oh my.
My anaconda. We're in the middle of the jungle and we are being hunted. My anaconda. Now we die. My anaconda. It's okay, you're safe. I'm here. Holy. My anaconda. Keep rolling.
Anaconda premieres April 4th, only on AXN.
Just watch me now. Hey. You can't hold me down. Just watch me now. Take the ground. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. No, you can't stop me now. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me now. No, stop me now. No. Just watch me now. Take the ground. Just watch me now. Hey. You can't hold me down. Just watch me now. Take the ground. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me.
镜头在右边，对，很好。弟弟比爸爸妈妈还聪明，知道镜头在右边。
We're live at Hsinchu County Gymnasium. Clive Hsu and Taylor Chen bringing you game 99. CTBC DEA, they really got to improve on their transition defense in the second half, besides their shooting also.
Yeah, and for me also, the momentum shifted a little bit when Bo Beach took himself out of the game with his 4th foul. He was playing really well, had 3 for 5 from 3-pointers. But since there, the momentum definitely shifted. The Lioneers bench brought good energy, and they just took off from there.
I mean, look, it's not too late for CTBC DEA because Lioneers also kind of have a reputation on second half drop-offs, particularly the fourth quarter. And again, you know, homestands are always going to be tough. So, you know, they can't put their full force into today's game. They also have a lot of pressure in beating the #1 seed team against the Leopards tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a 48-minute game, but I also look for Oscar Gao. He usually tries to assert himself a little bit in the second half. I look for him to try and do some of that and, you know, be the emotional leader of this team, get the crowd into it, and use the crowd and this home court advantage to coast them to victory.
Yeah, I mean, you know, seeing his cheekiness on the court, it's good for
cheekiness,
it's good for his teammates, and it's also good for the hometown crowd. So it's really cyclical. So, you know, when he's doing well, the crowd gives them more energy. They get more energy off of the crowds too. Yeah, they
definitely feed off of each other. And for DEA, look for Todorovic to continue to do his thing. Abashi, let's see if Gadifers can get back into it. And also Beach, when he comes off the bench, if he can, you know, play more under control, especially defensively and in the fouling category, as they will try and play catch up and cut into this 10-point lead, halftime lead for the Lioneers.
So for the Lioneers, they have their starting 5 on the court, and here comes the coast-to-coast jam for Victor Gadifers, or as Elsus calls him, the Swedish guy.
The Swedish guy.
He is Swedish. He does play. He is known as the, I guess, handsomest guy on the DEA. I mean, the DEA has really milked that marketing cow out of him.
They really have.
Yeah. So managing to shake off Lingwei Han, Joker is not joking.
Yeah, he's got a pretty nice offensive game. I've been impressed. This is the first time I've seen him live this season. You know, I think he's going to continue to develop that and really be a nice point guard for the Lioneers in the future.
Yeah, again, it's a huge improvement compared to last season, and Bashir stopped in his tracks. Pasechniak's at top.
Yeah, that's a shot he's not going to take. He has made 0 3-pointers this year.
No, not his place. After the shot made, there's a foul call.
Yeah, in a day and age when the big man shooting threes is in style now. You know, a lot of big men shoot threes, stretch the floor a little bit, and get 3 points. Well, I get 2 when you get 3, but
yeah, we definitely witnessed that yesterday with the Dreamers with their very strong import rotation. Ooh, and Oscar trying to put Bashir in the spins, but getting nothing to show for. There's a shot for Al-Bashir, catching nothing but net.
Yeah, you knew that one was going in right when he left his hand. Really smooth looking shot. You can tell from the spin. Good form.
And now he is 3 for 5 from the outside, and Pasechnik, so getting his lick back, and Toplus again with another assist. There's a steal, turnover, and touchdown for Liu Tenxun.
Yeah, that's just a little bit of careless pass. Way too easy of a turnover to have a steal for the Lioneers, leading to 2 more fast break points.
I mean, I brought up the number, Clive. The Lioneers, they scored 14 points off of the DEA's turnovers.
Yeah, too many.
So really inexcusable for this really I mean, it should be well developed. They got very strong import players. You have Al-Bashir coming back, so not the game that they want to see themselves in.
Gadifers taking a book out of Bo Beach's book there, taking a page out of there. A little shove from Pember.
Bashir putting the clamps on Oscar, but too slow there. There's a hook pass out to the corner. Resetting. Pember's got 4 seconds left. And there's another Euro step, and there's a tap in for Pasechniak.
That's where those long arms and that length comes in handy.
Yeah, teamwork makes the dream work. That goes right out. Shot was too strong. Pember off of Pasechniak's screen. Oh my goodness, those two on the court. Dangerous combination for the Lioneers as Al-Bashir comes through, shutting down the fans.
Yeah, DEA is in danger of losing this game in terms of losing a grip on this game and coming back if they're not careful right here in the third quarter. A little bit unsettled, a little bit frazzled right now, feels like for DEA.
3-second violation. Get out. Rents due. 8 minutes, 33 seconds left, and Bo Beach checks into the game. Let's take a look between Pember and Pasechniak. They're really causing problems for the DEA this quarter.
Yeah, let's see if Bo Beach can work himself back into this game offensively.
And off footing.
He's been out for a long time since that fourth foul.
Yeah.
Number 24, Jen Tingzhao replacing Huang Honghan in the starting lineup here in the second half.
Maybe,
Go ahead.
Maybe Bo Beach needs to get under some of the Lioneers' skin.
Yes.
Get in their head a little bit, a little bit.
Without fouling.
Right,
Way to run
exactly.
the floor. Oh!
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, that should have been it because Oscar will punish you with a 3 from the corner. And there is a timeout called on the away side score, 75-59, and DEA's getting their butts handed to them.
Terrorist on the loose in Sydney.
Bomb squad's 15 minutes out.
This thing will be over in 3. Back up! Fake name, criminal record.
The hell has Blue got herself into?
She's not a serial killer, is she? You signed up to a dating site. You're a catch, Sergeant.
Macca, forgot about the fact that I'm funny.
No, I didn't.
NCIS Sydney premieres April 20th, only on AXN.
We might be looking at our second ice age.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Let's get to work. If there's something strange, if there's something weird, who are people gonna call?
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Heads up!
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire premieres April 12th on AXN.
What is that?
You're watching TPBL powered by AXN Sports on AXN Asia and AXN Taiwan. Coach Momir Radkovich calling for the timeout, trying to stop the bleeding as the Lioneers continue with their lead.
Yeah, bleeding is right. That was a very good timeout called by Coach Momir to stop this Lioneers run. A 5-point swing on that missed layup by Jen Tingzhao, leading to an Oscar Gao 3 in the corner.
And what we've seen still, including this third quarter, the Lioneers really forcing the DEA into making tough passes, tough decisions, leading to the steals and the turnovers that they've committed. So coming back over to DEA, Al-Bashir, he's the lead scorer for the DEA, 17 points now, having to reset. Again, the Lioneers really successful in keeping that string of defense, but you got Bo Beach coming off the bench, getting his first 3 in the quarter.
Yeah, his 4th of the game, which really, you know, it's too bad he got into foul trouble in the first half. Otherwise, perhaps DEA would be closer into this game.
I don't know. know if you saw that arm hook by Beach, Clive.
I missed it.
I saw the entanglement, shall we say. 15 seconds on the clock. 61-75. DEA's got some work to do, and that's not really counted as work. Some miscommunication between TJ and Beach. Looks like a play that should be, that they've written out and planned out.
Yeah, Beach trying to take advantage of his size there. And rare post-up move for Beach. 6'8", 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", so definitely capable of doing it. I'm
Sorry,
not sure.
you said those two numbers.
I'm not
I ain't
sure.
gonna say it.
I'm not sure how tall he is. He's just tall.
He's tall.
6'8".
Good observation.
I wasn't sure. Throw it all out there. Get it covered.
Yeah, somewhere along those numbers, you know. Let's just pick one. We'll pull it up. I'll pull it out for you. And then they call pushing foul on Tordovich. I got you, Clive. He stands at 6'8".
See, I was right the first time.
I know. Just stick with that.
I just threw 6'7" in there for you.
Your instinct was, stop. I'll stop.
I heard the risk it for the biscuit earlier.
Yeah, but
I hear you.
that's nothing compared to this new trend.
Oh, my.
Pember will get it more than I do. I'm older than him.
Look at the ref's number under the basket.
All right, now.
What number is the ref?
We can't see it on the screen. All right.
6'7".
God. So a little bit of a delay in game right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if they give Momir a warning.
Yeah, the guys have been chirpy all game.
Yeah.
So it's up to the job. It's up to the job of the refs to just kind of maintain control of the game as well. They usually do a pretty good job of it, so that things don't get out of hand.
Because, I mean, look, Wissam Al-Sus was given a warning in the first half, so I'm a little surprised that the referees didn't give him a warning there.
The next 5:51.
He said we gotta wait until the next step off this situation. So if he makes the second one, we can challenge.
Okay.
So for now, we gotta let him finish the. Next time.
Referees clarifying with the DEA coaching staff.
It sounds like they wanted a timeout, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the delay there was.
One shot box.
Yeah, it kind of implies that. You know, because shortly Al-Sus noticed that the DEA players were clustered, so he gathered his players.
Oh, they wanted to review a challenge on something.
So we'll hear what exactly they're going to be looking at the IRS. So again, they're checking to see if the foul needs to be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike. I didn't quite see that kind of conduct between Pember and Tordovich.
This one, I think DEA is saying Pember's elbow on Todorovic.
But the problem is, Clive, they didn't even call a foul on Pember, so you can't challenge that.
Right, you can't raise that to an unsportsmanlike foul when there was no foul call.
Exactly. Well, so they give Momir some grace because it looked like they did review that. That poster on the screen says suspicious.
Well, I mean, if the refs are going to allow it, you might as well try and go for it.
Right.
So that's where the refs, they need to take charge and just say no.
Yeah.
It's not a reviewable play.
That's really their time to stand their ground.
Right.
There's a shot for Bo Beach. And Pember going high up for the rebound, and they call travel. on Drew. So he was fighting the rebound between Zenwending and Tordovich, causing him to make a couple of steps too many, and left wide open. Wei Han will not make the three from the corner, and there's a save by Tordovich. That ball gets rolled into the hands of Oscar.
Wei Han 1 for 5 3-pointers. If you can get a couple of those to fall, that will definitely help DEA climb back into the game. Otherwise, the Lioneers know they can just kind of leave him open and let him settle for taking a 3-pointer.
4 seconds, and there's a off-fire pass to Tordovich, and Bashir comes through with the reverse lay-in.
Yeah, Bashir just muscled his way over Oscar Gao there.
Quite literally.
Down to 14 points.
Yeah.
Last 440.
Bashir's now got 17 points. Pasechnik slowly trying to get up. That swings back over to Hsinchu for the mid-range two.
That was a beautiful pump fake. Step to the side, shoot up, rise up and shoot it. That was textbook. Really nice shot there.
Offensive foul called on DEA. They really got the wind taken out of their sails.
Yeah, if that's on Bow Beach, that's number 5.
Yeah, so unfortunately, what you had hoped to see in Beach, it's not really, he hasn't really come out of a funk. He did make a 3 in the quarter.
I mean, not much argument from Beach there, so good call, refs.
Now one more foul and he will officially graduate from the game. There's a turnover and the 360 jam for Al-Bashir.
So highlight, let's see if that will give him some energy, get them going a little bit. 14 points, last 4 minutes of this third quarter. Gotta try and get it down to single digits and make a run for in the fourth.
Tyson Gong checking into the game. Way off mark.
Yeah, that's an ill-advised shot from Ty.
Yeah, no.
Too quick, not his forte.
Risky pass by Wei Han there.
Woo.
Back over
Beach
to
just passed
Bashir
up a
for
three?
3. I know, he did.
Passed that one up.
I think this is where he's feeling a little cold, so.
Oh, that's like his shot right when he's open. Maybe he only likes to shoot it when somebody's on him.
Maybe. Some players are like that. Score is 79-65.
The last time DEA went into a zone, they paid the price a little bit.
And Oscar Gao drains the 2. So the Lioneers, they may continue with a winning streak at home. This would be their 3rd after a perfect sweep. Their last homestand. Al-Bashir's 3 does not go in, but Tordovich will pick up the leftovers for the tap-in.
Wide open.
Wide open. Around and out though, Drew Pember giving them another chance. Easy does it, but that still goes in and out for Joker.
Yeah, he missed both those shots, but those are good shots to take. Wide open 3, elbow shot, jumper.
Look, they have the luxury to miss those bunny shots.
Yeah, Pember's up to 17 points now. Oscar with 10. Pasechnik's also with 10. Abashi's at 21. Todorovic is at 13.
Yeah, so what we're kind of seeing similar things from today's game to yesterday. You got, for the Lioneers, you got quite a bit of manpower, firing, shots. I mean, right now on the court, you have 3 players with 17, 10 points, 13 points. Really, as of right now, it feels like it's just Al-Bashir chipping away at the score.
Yeah. And again, give credit to the Lioneers. defensively for keeping Todorovic in check. I mean, 13 points. He's well over 20. So their defensive execution has been terrific, paired with, everybody's getting involved offensively. The main reason for their 12-point lead right now.
4 seconds remain. Oscar Gao shot contested, no answer. And no call by the referees either. Teardrop pass to Gadifers, has to reset back to Bashir. Bashir deep for the three, no good. Back out to Daniel. Getting the and one, haven't seen that in a minute.
A rare drive and one for Daniel. The Lioneers will take it.
Yeah, most definitely. They called a foul on Sun Wending. And it looks like someone has checked into the game. Tianhao will be back in. He came in almost unannounced in the second quarter. Was 1 for 3, made 3 points. Really helped boost the energy in the second quarter. That was where we really saw things blow up for DEA. They outscored the men in yellow 39 to 24. And here's a shot, trying to beat the clock. Bashir, though, way too deep.
Yeah, in the last minute, I'm sure the coaching staff trying to get Joker some rest, some extra rest heading into the break at the quarter.
There's Drew Pembers' signature Euro hop.
Touchdown.
Dangerous.
Man, what a pass by Reihan. He was right behind him. That was on a line to a streaking Abashi. Beautiful.
They're very familiar with each other. Weihan joining the DEA since the beginning of the franchise. Al-Bashir getting drafted the same season.
I mean, right in stride.
And that does not go flying, but here's Marich from up top. Sewende picking it up. TJ checking back into the game.
Yeah, both starting point guards getting a breather here.
Clock ticking, 7 seconds remain. Al-Bashir coming through. Kind of no luck for him, the long range. And here's Oscar left, wide open, yes! Burying the three from the corner.
Oh, that looked like it was going in.
Yeah, it looked good until it didn't. The score now is 89-71. And Lioneers are still pulling ahead. DEA not really having much of an answer. So we'll have ourselves a little break and we'll come back to the final quarter. Stay tuned for more TPBL.
What is that?
Oh my.
We're in the middle of the jungle and we are being hunted. Now we die. It's okay, you're safe. I'm here. Holy! Keep rolling.
Anaconda premieres April 4th, only on AXN.
We might be looking at our second ice age.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Let's get to work. If there's something strange, if there's something weird, who are people gonna call?
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Heads up.
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire premieres April 12th on AXN.
Terrorists on the loose in Sydney.
Bomb squad's 15 minutes out.
This thing will be over in 3.
Back up!
name, criminal record.
What the hell has Blue got herself into?
She's not a serial killer, is she? You signed up to a dating site. You're a catch, Sergeant.
Macca, forgot about the fact that I'm funny.
No, I didn't.
NCIS Sydney premieres April 20th, only on AXN.
You're watching TPBL, brought to you by Clive Shu and Taylor Chen. Clive, do you feel patriotic?
I do. I do. I'm 100% all Taiwanese.
You feel like you wanna stomp some boots right now?
I was stomping back there. I did my duty.
Well, we thank you for your service.
Wow, that counted as service. Yes, good. Good.
Service is service, no matter the duration or what you were doing, I suppose.
Well, but anytime you get a chance to honor, the armed forces, people that protect their country, I'm definitely all for it.
It's a lot to bear on your shoulders as we continue back to gameplay.
Wei Han got tripped, but no call.
Bad start for DEA. They've got a lot of work to do in the final quarter, and here's Tian Hao starting the fourth quarter. There's a teardrop, way too strong. Maybe got distracted by the lights there.
And then after a 39-point outburst in the second quarter, the Lioneers followed that up in the third, outscoring DEA 27-19. And DEA just hasn't had an answer defensively. It started with fast break points, and then inside, outside. To the Lioneers' credit, they've really spread the love around tonight. A lot of guys scoring, spreading the ball around, and just doing a great job. A complete game for the Lioneers so far. One more quarter to play, though.
Absolutely. Again, transition defense has been something that DEA has really struggled with, but you'd see another turnover and lay-in for Oscar Gao. And not even a minute into the fourth quarter, Momir Radkovic has seen enough. They call for the timeout. Now it's a 20-point lead. So we got ourselves a quick break right now.
Terrorist on the loose in Sydney.
Bomb squad's 15 minutes out.
This thing will be over in 3. Back up! Fake name, criminal record.
What the hell has Blue got herself into?
She's not a serial killer, is she? You signed up to a dating site. You're a catch, Sergeant.
Macca, forgot about the fact that I'm funny.
No, I didn't.
NCIS Sydney premieres April 20th, only on AXN.
We might be looking at our second ice age.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Let's get to work. If there's something strange, if there's something weird, who are people gonna call?
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
Heads up.
Ghostbusters Frozen Empire premieres April 12th on AXN.
What is that?
Oh my.
My anaconda. We're in the middle of the jungle and we are being hunted. My anaconda. Now we die. My anaconda. It's okay, you're safe. I'm here. Holy. My anaconda. Keep rolling.
Anaconda premieres April 4th, only on AXN.
Not even a minute into the fourth quarter, and Radkovic called for a timeout.
Yeah, usually when a coach calls a quick timeout like that coming out of a break, it's just effort. It's something that he sees that you guys got to pick it up. You're professional players. You got to show some heart and show some fight. Doesn't matter what the score is. You got to keep playing. Otherwise, it's going to get ugly real quick.
3 seconds remain, and there's a tough shot by Beach. Good effort, but could not execute. So Again, we're talking about the Lioneers holding on to the biggest lead of this game yet, 20 points. There's Tian Hao, catch and shoot opportunity, could not take it though. So far in the season, Lioneers have only won one. Oh, and one for Jian Ting Zhao at the wing. So they call the foul on number 9, Tian Hao. Oh yeah, right into his space.
Yeah, I'm really impressed by Lin Wei Han, especially his passing ability. He's number 5 in assists in the league, 5.3. But from the angle that we're sitting at, we've seen some beautiful, beautiful passes from him. Full court, cross court, doesn't matter. He's a pass-first point guard, and he's doing a great job this game, albeit his team is losing by 16 points right now.
Wei Han definitely brings the best tempo amongst all the point guards.
Yeah.
Most experienced and the best one yet. And like a thief in the night, Tian Hao.
Oh man, Tian Hao. To the left, to the right, up and under.
I mean, look, if we had to nominate a game changer, I wouldn't say he's a game changer, but he really kind of plays a spark plug today.
Yeah, he's brought a good vibe and good energy to this game.
Yeah, well said. Oh, and beach makes the rim hurt.
Getting up, couldn't throw it down, left-handed too.
Yeah, we don't see that very often. That goes halfway in and out. Zhao putting Pember in the spins, and he comes through wall to wall with the lay-in finish. 5 points for TJ this quarter.
So a couple of sloppy possessions defensively, at least for the Lioneers, leading to some fast break points. They definitely want to shore that up. Can't fall asleep here. 16 points, still 9 minutes to play. And with DEA's three-point shooting ability, they could come back in a hurry.
Dang, too bad. That looked good until it didn't. That rolled right out of the rim for Tian Hao. And they call another foul on Zheng Wending. So that was his third one. He will check out of the game. And number 1 checks in. That is Martin. First time seeing him on the court. Daniel at the line. This is his second season playing pro. 23 years old. 56% at the free throw line. And here we have Lin Wei Han playing point. All reliable here, back to Tordovich. 8 seconds on the clock, here comes the reset, back out to TJ. There's a wide step to the basket, but nothing to show for.
Yeah, they did everything but make the basket that offensive possession. DEA did.
A whole lot of effort, all for nothing.
Yeah, some handoffs, pick and roll, pocket pass, but no shot.
Tapped out, still in the possessions of the Lioneers. No low pass. Martin tasked to guard the lanky sophomore and blocked. Denied, but Maric picks up the leftovers. Right place, right time for the Latvian. Going up. Splash hit for Wei Han. So DA behind 15 points. And the Lioneers hoping to continue their home winning streak. Goes out of bounds back to DEA.
Pember was not ready for that pass at all.
Definitely not.
I don't know if he just fell asleep a little there.
Nice. For Wei Han. Daniel checks. Oh, go ahead.
Weihan at 9 points, 8 assists.
So we have Daniel checking out, and we have Lu Guanxuan checking into the game. Martin's got quite the hops, but Lioneers big still manages to get the rebound.
Yeah, he's good looking player. Got some size.
I was talking about his vertical, not his looks.
Well, I'm talking about his physique. He looks like not his face. Too far to see that. But he's got some good build.
He does. He did win Dunk of the Year last year. Coming from the new Taipei Kings, this is the second season. Whoa, that was quite a move pulled off by Beach.
Yeah, he wanted to make sure the ref saw that one.
I think we can see that in the highlight.
Yes. You know, we talked about this yesterday as well, this kind of this gray zone of time when there's still enough time. You have up 15, but you're comfortable, but it's not, you can't stop playing yet. And so that's what the Lioneers are in danger of. The Dreamers did an excellent job yesterday of maintaining and continuing to play, coming away with the victory. See if the Lioneers can do the same.
Wassam Al-Sus calls for his first timeout in the quarter with 6.5 minutes remaining on the clock. Now we talked about the Dreamers. They hit a new TPBL record with 10 games in a row. The Lioneers had a bit of a winning streak mid-season also, but let's take a listen to Al-Sus.
Don't hesitate, but hey, no turnovers. Most important thing, number 2 is gonna catch and shoot any crazy shot, and we need to be there. Okay, offensively, next one we go. Let's do this. Oscar, Lou, Marin, and Du. We put it here, boom, we go, and we play off that against the zone, okay? But we start with a 2 big man high. And then we move the ball, we keep the move the ball. No, my bad.
So next one, shy ball. Next one, play motion down, okay? Shy ball, motion down. Try to find Marco inside, okay?
We briefly heard Wassam Al-Sus telling his Lioneers players that still gotta keep and apply pressure on Bo Beach. They're gonna see him as a threat still, even now with a 15-point lead.
Well, and he got fouled on that 3-point shot, so he makes these 3 free throws. It's 12. And, you know, that's still, 4 possessions with 6.5 minutes to go.
This could be the first time we see a 20-point comeback.
Yeah, they got to keep playing. Good teams, championship caliber teams, they finish games. Like they don't play the score, they play at a consistent level the entire game, and that's what the Lioneers are working towards. I think they have the pieces. I don't think they necessarily quite have the depth that Dreamers or Leopards has, but I think they have the pieces where they can make a good push in the playoffs and be a dangerous team.
It would be really interesting to see Dreamers actually having to play the Lioneers.
Yeah.
If there's in a play-in or even in the semifinals. The last time the Lioneers had made playoffs was 2 seasons ago, and they played against the Taoren Purin Pilots. But their first and last time they were in the finals, that was 21-22 season. They got swept by the Taipei Fubon Braves.
Yeah, the Lioneers, you look at their record against the other teams, the only team they have a losing record against is the Mars. Everybody's beating up on the Aquas. They're 4-1. They're 3-2 over the Kings, and then 2-2 versus DEA, the Dreamers, and the Leopards. So definitely a capable team.
Blue dials in, but no answer. And as our peanut gallery man says, no call by the referees, and Bo Beach trips up at the same spot. Lou has been quite physical on Bo.
Their 4th team foul, so no free throws yet. But we're at that 12-point still a 12-point lead at that 6-minute mark. So it's still definitely within striking distance for DEA. They have to, get stops. They can't settle for just trading baskets. And I think for the Lioneers, they just need to maintain their composure a little bit. Things slipping away a little bit, letting DEA back into this game.
Yeah, you can see Lou at the bench. He's still pretty heated. I mean, remember, Bo Beach was in the Formosa Dreamers organization, and Lioneers and Dreamers can really duke it out on the court. So same applies, different teams though. So no free throws. The DA will inbound with 19 seconds to Bashir.
Bashir and Oscar have the same shoes. I just noticed that.
No kidding.
They got the same shoes guarding each other. Our broadcast is complete here at TPBL AXN Sports, down to the shoes.
Yeah, we appreciate a good shoe game.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Speaking of shoes, I do need to say that Wei-Han, I think he is sponsored by Adidas, so he is rocking, I believe, their newest edition of silver shoes.
Very nice.
Could you tell if they were Nike? The ones that Oscar and Bashir were wearing?
I can. Yes. Because they're standing in the corner right here. You can see the swoosh.
Yeah, so I would say 2 seasons ago, Bashir did collaborate with Adidas, so maybe he's a free agent this year as Timber fights to get a basket, draws a foul. He's on the floor, getting picked up by his teammates. They call it on. So this MC is funny. He's a bit of a peanut galleryist himself. He said, "Sorry to disappoint, it wasn't called on Beach. Instead, it was called on Martin."
Pember's free throw percentage, 76.8%.
His season highlight is 34 points, 19 rebounds, and 6 assists. And he's been around since the beginning of the season.
He surpassed, he's at the 20-point mark this game.
There's a kick out, Tordovich trying to make his second three, but Martin taps it in. They'll take the 2.
There are those hops you're talking about.
Seriously.
That's why Coach put him in.
No kidding.
Some energy.
Look, it's still a game. 5 minutes in and
9 points.
Yeah. What a comeback, but Xiaomei says, no, 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 not in my house.
That was big. That was a big bucket.
And they're 1 point away from the Centurion mark, but look, DEA, they still got a shot as Bashir trying to make a deep hook.
Yeah, Bashir totally off balance there. Probably should have passed it out instead of forcing up that shot. One more? Nope.
Ooh, Wei-Han trying to poke it out. And there's the shot for the 3. Bo Beach is on his 4s. And it looks like Marich stepped on the line, so it's back over to the DEA side. Might have gotten swiped in the face. Yeah, it looked like he got hit
Left
in the
side.
ear, yeah. So kind of dizzy right now.
Yeah, Marich's right hand caught him on the side of the left face there. No IRS review here. Yes, here we go.
We've got many IRS reviews of 暴力行为.
Yes, we are a safe league here. Usually anything to the face,
Yeah.
the refs will review. I'm still thinking that should be a stat, a TPBL stat. How IRS is per game.
I think that's something that we'll have to write down on our own.
IRS Play of the Year.
Right.
Should be an award also.
Let's take a look. This is from the opposite end of the baseline. So again, we're checking between Marich and Beach.
No, he had no idea he was behind. Well, he was behind it, but I don't think that was intentional at all.
No, I don't think so either. I think it's too hard to call.
Yeah, it's a very natural movement.
好，安静，各位。根据呢，我们如果裁判呢主动检视，他只能针对的是否有暴力行为或者疑似暴力行为呢做
So
出判决。
obviously, as you can
其他不管是依法
detect,
犯规
it's just
或是假倒，是不能这个时候
standard
宣判
foul.
的。谢谢，报告完毕。
There's a PSA announcement thanks to the Lioneers MC Jerry.
Explaining the rules
Yes.
to the crowd.
I like him a lot. I think there should also be MC of the year.
That's not an award?
No, it's not.
That surprises me.
I know. You know what? I feel like they need to add a new one every year, or like rotate a new one in and out every year. But what do I know?
So we have the statistical awards, right? Like top scorer, top rebounder.
Yes.
And then we have the fans, media combination voted for awards. Then we have the media awards. We gotta slot that one in there.
99-87. Misfire pass to Liu Chenxun.
I mean, unless things fall apart here for the Lioneers, they should win this game. But you know, there's good wins and there's bad wins. And there's ugly wins, I should say.
Yeah.
And you want to feel good about your win and, you know, finish well, finish strong. So the way the Lioneers are going, it's a little bit messy right now. See if they can shore it up in the last 4 minutes. Go home, get some rest, and come right back tomorrow for the Leopards.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of stop and go action right in these last couple of minutes, and a lot of free throws are granted to DEA. So now here we see Tordovich at the line. Oh, he's racked up 18 points in this game, 11 rebounds, 3 assists.
All 5 of the Lioneer starters in double digits. And you add Maric off the bench as well, 6 players in double digits as opposed to DEA, just Abashi, Todorovic. Jan Pingzhao, number 24, he's come off the bench to pour in 11 and Beach with 14. DEA staying in that zone.
Off mark for the 3. Taitagong checks back into the game. I think that was a problem that we've been seeing in some of these losses where the opposing team just lacks the rotation, or they're really only relying on 6, maybe 7 players to score.
Todorovic.
Yeah.
I think it's an inherent incumbent right for these players to feel like they can just complain about every single call. I've just noticed a lot of times, I mean, you're not going to change the ref's mind. Yes, you can challenge it. But I feel like part of that, that's a part of the game I think that can be shored up a little bit, you know, just next play, foul, next play, foul, next play.
I will say, this, I do remember now, Clive, this crew chief in particular, he is always very liberal about checking the IRS on his own. So in a way it's good, but also, look, stand your ground. If it was an unsportsmanlike in the first place, call it as it was, because that clearly, I think that could be called unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, the ball was way down low, and he was going towards the direction of the ball, but there was no way he was striking the ball from that where he was at.
Yep, and just like that, they do upgrade it to an unsportsmanlike. So that's the first, I think that's the first call, IRS review, where they did upgrade it.
Upgraded it.
Yeah.
And you know, 10 points, he's going to get 2 free throws, that's 8 points. And now you're at 3 possession game. I mean, it would be a stunner if in the last 3.5 minutes here,
I'm telling you, that would be the
DEA
first this
pulls it
season.
out,
yeah, a 20-point upset. The Lioneers, actually, they did have a 17-point comeback against the Leopards in the 4th quarter. The Leopards, not to say that they were gassed out, but just Lioneers were hot. Because right now, what we're seeing, DEA only behind by 10 points. So Marco is still feeling the brunt of that hit by Pasechniks. Luckily does not affect his free throws. So as I've mentioned before, the Lioneers, they do have the reputation of slightly dropping off in the fourth quarter. I don't have the numbers on me right now, but there's definitely been several games, at least from last season, where they had a at least a 10-point lead, and they drop it all off at the end.
Yeah, they've gone cold this quarter, only 10 points to DEA's 19. They've gotten a little bit sloppy, a little careless with the ball. Let's see if they can turn around this last almost a little over 3 minutes.
Or let's see if DEA could utilize this possession after those free throws. Bo Beach getting another chance. He drives in for the bucket, out of bounds. It is still DEA's ball. 9.9 seconds remain on the clock. Wayhan at the baseline, finding an opening. Tordovic wide open for three, and the whistle comes. And it looks like Bashir got hit in the face.
And then Pasechniks just fell right over him. That's a big man to be underneath when he's going down.
Like a bull in a china shop, it looked like. Pasechniks obviously getting the foul call. Bashir still on the floor. I don't see any bleeding, luckily.
Let's see if we can get a replay here.
Oh, look at that.
Double digits.
Another IRS.
We're in double digits now. It has to be. It's number 10.
I very remember this referee clearly, number 85. I called a couple of games down in Kaohsiung where he was very, again, talk about constantly looking at the IRS.
I don't know. What do you think? I mean, he stuck his arm out there, but there's no way he knew Abashi was coming right there. Yeah, that to me is inadvertent. That's not intentional.
Rubbing salt on the wound, though. He kind of nearly runs over Bashir. Yeah, it could be a 50-50 call. So no announcement was made. Free throws are granted.
当裁判呢主动检视呢这个犯规呢是否需要升级的时候，只能判那一个，其他的都不能判。
So yeah, you see multiple hits to Bashir. Poor guy. He's okay. Again, no bleeding. But this is really sucking the energy out of the Lioneers,
yeah,
for sure.
Definitely. And it's just drawn the end of this game out longer than it needs to be. They've given them multiple possessions, multiple chances on this offensive possession. They got 2 good looks at threes. They're fortunate they didn't go down. But 2 straight trips down, they've gotten free throws. And now, after Bashir makes this one, if he does, it's a 7-point game.
And those 8 points made in this quarter, they were just made by free throws alone. And this time, the foul call is on a DEA on Martin. Ooh, the crowd is loud.
Why aren't you reviewing that one?
Well, we get to see on the screen. I mean, we see what we saw. Either way, Lioneers get free throws. This one is from Joker.
You said this home stadium has gotten the home stadium of the year 5 years in a row?
5 years in a row? Yep.
I'm a little surprised.
How so?
Oh, it's not a very positive environment.
Well, to be fair,
the fans are very critical and boisterous. and they have boo on the screen when the other team is going.
It's more so the stadium experience, not necessarily the fans. Otherwise, it would be called the best fans. And that could be a sticky or risky subject.
Okay.
Yeah, yes.
So everybody in here is booing together.
Yes,
and complaining together. Okay,
exactly.
I got it now.
So they're united in that way, positive or negative. Well, you know, that's up to your guys' interpretation. And Bashir with the clamps on Oscar. Possession still with Lioneers.
Yeah, Oscar caught in the worst place that you can be caught at. Sideline on his right, the mid-court line behind him, a very aggressive Abashi right in front of him, no place to go.
Yeah, so that's a moment where I have to emphasize where Oscar is not the point guard, the designated point guard for the Lioneers, and the ball gets loose. It is still with the Lioneers. 4 seconds remain in their possession. Here's the three for Oscar. Hits nothing but air. Possession back over to DEA, and somebody's on the floor. Looks like Wei Han.
I mean, selling his body for the team, diving after that ball. Tremendous hustle.
I mean, DEA, luckily they just have this one game, but right before their homestand on Wednesday against the Taipei Taixing Mars. So take a look, it's Wei Han, Martin, and looks like Daniel.
I think he maybe jammed his left shoulder a little bit going down. Or maybe some court burn. Wei Han, born in 1990, 36.
It might be
35 years old, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, since he's been with DEA, there's been many moments in the season where he is in and out, and unfortunately, it's not his typical knee issue. It looks like, as you said, shoulder thing?
Well, it looks like his leg.
Okay.
Daniel maybe on top of his leg, sliding across the court.
Well, luckily, he could put weight on it. He's walking away. He's still walking. So.
But you gotta love that effort. Diving on the floor for his team.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they have a shot in a comeback. I mean, the closest that they were was, what would you say? 8
They were down 7 after those free throws, 92-99. And 9 points. Stranger things have happened, Taylor, so definitely within reach. Losing Wei Han is going to be tough, especially in this crucial stretch.
Yeah, we have bench player Jen Ting Zhao, TJ, checking in. "14 seconds on the clock. Tortovich with the pump fake, driving in, kick out. Back over to TJ. Whoa. More acrobatic moves for DEA. They called a foul on Xiaohei. So there's a downhill drive for TJ. Yeah, just that little bit of contact made by Joker will give TJ free throws. Beach checks out, and Gaddifers and Bashir return. TJ pretty consistent at the line, 81%. Played 3 seasons with the Taipei Fubon Braves before getting picked up as a free agent this season. 2 for 2.
Back to 7 points. So needless to say, DEA has to get a stop here. Try and go back the other way, keep chewing away at this lead, and try and pull off a miracle here. Huge comeback, that's not gonna help.
That's a late call made by the sideline referee. And just like that, Tortovich has graduated, as we like to say here. When you commit 6 fouls, you've officially graduated and you're out of the game. So it's just Beach and Gaddifers. Beach just logged out. So he only got maybe 7 seconds of rest. So once again, Xiaohei is at the line.
I mean, to me, as a coach, that would be a little disappointing. I think Todorovic is a smarter player than that. And I mean, he's at half court, dribbling away from the basket. That's just a completely unnecessary foul. Not only do you stop your comeback momentum, you're giving him free throw shots at the line, and now you've just taken yourself out of the game when you're a main, if not the key part of your team's offense. So just a mental mistake.
Martin for 3.
He's come out of nowhere this half.
I know, what a pass by Victor Gadifer.
5 points, Taylor.
I know, look, I'm telling you, it's still a game.
My.
Lioneers got that reputation of the fourth quarter curse. That was off mark, and just like that, DEA, they're gonna run on this momentum that they have from the quarter. TJ with the shot, no good. Rich Martin. He's got springs under his feet. They've got 9 seconds, TJ coming through.
Oh, caught no man's land, a foul. Gets bailed out.
Whoa, travel.
Somebody called this line ref over here called a foul. Travel would seem like the better correct call.
That's a huge relief for the Lioneers, for sure. That's funny, you saw the foul call, I saw the travel instead, but look at that, Martin. The game changer here, look at that, he's Tigger. So let's see, on his stats line, again, he only came in the third quarter and has been quite unabashed on the court. 5 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. So he's got pretty much every stat except for an assist.
Oscar, you get it.
And you know, that's where the injury to Lin Wei Han looms large right now. Jang King's out, his sub is coming in there. He had some space there in the paint. If he would just come down on 2 feet, he could have shot a nice little floater right there. Instead, he up in the air, he got caught in no man's land. And then the turnover at a crucial moment.
What a tail weave in the last moments of this game. I mean, remember, folks, Momir Rakovic called for a timeout at 11 minutes and 2 seconds. And what a turnaround the DEA have made. So,
yeah, it's been a combination, sorry Taylor, it's been a combination of DEAs. They haven't stopped playing, they just haven't quit. And then the Lioneers, they've gone cold offensively, being outscored 26-13, allowing just a 5-point game now. Wei Han back in.
Just needed a couple of seconds of break. They're still keeping Oscar and Xiaohei on the court with their 2-guard rotation. 10 seconds on the clock. Here's Oscar driving downhill for the bucket. Too strong, that goes around and out as Al-Bashir comes through. Wei Han pulls the trigger, does not hit the target. Possession back with Lioneers.
So DEA has had their chances. 1 turnover, 1 missed shot by Wei Han. Lioneers are going to chew up as much clock as they can and get a good shot.
There's a help defense run by Bo Beach, and there's a pass off to Al-Bashir. 23 seconds over to Bo Beach, and there's the finish. The lay-in is good, and the score is now 102-97.
They got a foul.
99, correction.
13. They should have fouled Pasechnik. His free throw percentage is in the 40s. Let me give you an exact number.
Foul on Oscar. He's 82%. This is the first.
Pasechnik is at 42.6%.
Oh, whoa.
So this free throw right here, crucial, making it a 2-possession game instead of 1.
Especially with Bo Beach still on the court. Had he missed that too, Bo Beach could have made a 3 and tied the game. But right now, they've only got 11.98 seconds. It's going to be tough.
So you have 2 options here. You can go for a quick 2 and then try and go for a steal. If you don't get that, then you foul and hope they don't make their free throws. Or you can set something up, foul right away, try and get a three, but then you're still down a possession. So really it's 6 and 1/2 and the other, which way you want to go.
There's the spark plug for the DEA. Again, he came in the third quarter. Or actually, check that. He didn't come in until the last quarter.
Yeah, that's a very shrewd move by Coach Momir, not playing the entire first 3 quarters and giving him a shot. And he's fulfilled the responsibility that the coaches have given him: is spark plug, energy, rebounding, making shots. He's kind of helped the DEA, been a big part of why they've been able to turn this game around here in the fourth quarter. So right here, I think I would try and get Abashi going downhill, something towards the basket, either get fouled, if that's not there, then kick it out. But either way, they need 2 possessions. So try and get a quick score and get the ball back.
Timeout's over, 103-99. Let's see if they listen to you, Clive.
They better.
or what?
Or nothing.
Or
I'll just go home.
Yeah.
I'll just go home.
You're just gonna have to come back tomorrow. No choice. And something was tossed before the clock starts. Inbounding is Weihan to Gadifers, going ISO against Hember, and there's a contact hit made on Al-Bashir, and the last possession goes to the Lioneers. A valiant effort for the DA to come back, but Lioneers managed to scrounge away with a win at the end.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Abashi, that pass intended for him. Maybe he got hit, but just completely missed the pass there. Kind of a anticlimactic ending to this game here.
Yeah, it looked like he got nicked in the face.
Yeah.
No call made by the referees, and the clock continued on. And Lioneers were really playing it too risky at the end. You see the final score in the fourth quarter, 28-14. 14 is the lowest score in all of the quarters. So again, we talk about that fourth quarter drop-off as we see the final stats for the game, 103-99. Overall.
Yeah, despite only shooting 26% for the Lioneers from three-point land, they managed to hold on to this game, almost squandering a 20-point lead. It's just kind of a ugly ending to the game for the Lioneers, but Taylor, a W is a W. They'll take it. They'll go back home and they'll get ready for Italian Leopards tomorrow.
I would say a couple of the key point in today's game was it was really a game of runs for the Lioneers side. So the highlight was really the first half of the game. They ran with the momentum. Tian Hao coming in, being a spark plug in moments, and the return of Drew Pember as well as Xiao He coming through. As we conclude this game, finally, we have the next game coming up. Tip-off has already begun between Kaohsiung Aquas and the Taipei Taixing Mars, the 6th and 7th seed team right now, as we have a quick turnaround for Clive and me. For tomorrow afternoon at 2:30, Taoren Taiwan Beer Leopards come into the Windy City to play the Lioneers.
其实从一开赛就上紧发条，然后一路就是领先到最后这样。对。
下半场这个两队因为毕竟排名很接近然后到进季后赛的资格就差半场的场差。
So high octane ending to game 99. Got the Lioneers fans sweating, I'd say.
Yeah, but they never lost their boisterousness. They carried their team to the victory today, I believe. So a really good first 3 quarters for the Lioneers. They fell apart a little bit in the fourth quarter. They managed to hang on, but just a little bit of sloppy play, but nothing that I don't think that they can fix. or they can this week in practice start working on and prepare tomorrow for the Leopards coming in.
It's a big difference between a great team and a playoffs team, so we'll see how they fare in tomorrow's matchup at 2:30 against the Leopards. Clive Hsu and Taylor Chen bringing you today's matchup, and we'll see you at the next one. Take care, folks. Thanks a lot.
Peace out.